in I honors and respects the divine light in you. Namaste. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to this amazing event. If we can start, please, by all finding a comfortable seated position, either with your legs crossed or extending your legs forward, joining the ankles together, whatever is accessible to you. And we'll be beginning to place our hands onto our thighs. You can open your palms towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Gently lift the chest. Take an inhale through your nostrils, filling up the lungs and the diaphragm, lengthening your side bodies. And on the exhale, allow your eyes to quietly soften and gently close. So coming into this space, we want to find harmony and peace and quiet. An opportunity to connect with ourselves, the Guru within. Gentle inhaling through the nostrils, allowing the breath to flow in its natural state. Just simply become the observer, observing the quality of your breath. Observing how you're feeling in this moment, in this space, in this community of yogis, in this shared vision, this shared community. Gently observing the breath as it moves through your body. Observing any areas of stiffness, tension, any aches or pains. Just a general overview of how you are feeling. To enter this space, we shall begin with 3 arms. So maintaining that lift in the spine and the upper body. Gently exhale all the air out of your lungs. And we'll inhale together and continue through 3 arms, which I will lead for you. Inhale. Inhale. Last inhale. Just remain in this position for a few moments. And gently bow your head to your heart. In this space that you've cultivated, gently set an intention or acknowledgement for your practice this morning. And quietly on the inhale, lifting the head and softly opening the eyes. Namaste. So we'll begin by bringing our hands behind our hips onto our fingertips. So just pressing the fingertips behind your hips, lifting the spine as you straighten the arms. Allow your sternum to move forward and up. Keep the gaze softly ahead of you, eyes soft, head top of the neck. On the inhale, let's extend the arms out to the sides and reach them up towards the ceiling sky. Palms facing each other as we extend from the hips to the fingertips. Bring the palms together at the peak of the inhale, pressing them evenly against each other in prayer. And exhale, both hands down the midline, bringing the hands to the center of the chest. Allow the thumbs to press against the sternum. And just gently bring all four fingers together. Press the palms evenly in towards each other. And find your forearms resting under your floating ribs. Release onto the fingertips again. Inhale, both arms back up towards the sky. Palms facing each other. On the exhale, release your right hand down onto the floor beside you. And just soften your elbow as you lean over to your right side and bring your left arm up and over, extending over your side body. Take a little gaze towards that left armpit as you stretch, keeping both buttocks placed firmly on your mat. Inhale, coming back to center, extend both arms. Exhale, release the left hand down and bring the right arm up and over, taking your gaze and over, taking your gaze to the right armpit as you stretch from the hips over across to the tips of the fingers. Inhale, coming back to center, extending both arms. Exhale, bring the palms together into Namaste and back down the midline. Quietly bow the head to the heart. And gently lift the head and softly open the eyes.
Namaste. We shall now begin with the warm-ups. Let us come to standing in mountain pose. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, move your head back only as far as is comfortable for you. We shall repeat that twice more. Inhale, chin to chest. Come back to center. Exhale, move your head back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, center, and relax. Keep your hands on your waist as we now move ear to shoulders. So take a nice breath in. As you exhale, gently lower your right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, center. Right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. As you exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And gently come back to center. Now we shall move our head to the side, getting your chin in line with your shoulder. So take a nice breath in and gently move your head towards the right shoulder, keeping your chin in line with your shoulder. As you exhale, come back to center. Take another nice breath in, move your head towards the left shoulder, getting your chin in line with that shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Gently come back to center. Next, we shall do the neck rotation. So we'll be doing 3 rounds to the right, 3 rounds to the left, and we will come back to center. So let's start with the head facing down. Taking a nice inhale, moving your head towards the right, all all the way back. Come to the left and slowly back down. Inhaling again, moving towards the right, all the way back, coming to the other side and down. One last round to the right. Inhale, move your head to the right, all the way back. As you exhale, move it to the left and back down. Come back to center. Let's repeat that rotation towards the left. So start with your head facing down. Inhale, move your head towards the left, all the way back. Exhaling to the right and come back down. Inhale towards the left, taking your head all the way back. Exhaling towards the right and down. One last round. Inhale all the way to the left and back. Exhaling to the right and down. Bring your head back to center. Now we shall get moving with the knee bending. So bring both your arms in line just in front of you. Take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, bend your knees, keep your thighs and your hands parallel to the ground. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten, inhale up, and release your hands to the side of your body. Next, we shall do the trunk twisting. So bring both your hands to your chest center. Palms are facing each other. Take a nice breath in and sweep your arm behind you. And as you exhale, come back to center. Inhale, move your left arm behind you. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, move the right arm behind you. Exhale, center. Inhale, left arm behind you. Exhale, center. Release your hands to the side of your body. Now we shall begin with Surya Namaskar. I invite all of you to start at the short edge of your mat. Come to standing in mountain pose with your feet together. Take a nice inhale, roll the shoulders back, move your body slightly back, and as you exhale, come forward with your hands and your body in line, fingertips on either side of your feet. Full forward fold. You can bend your knees here, touch the ground. As we shall move to low lunge, stepping your right leg as far back as you can. Place the knee on the mat, flatten the back foot. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. Next is high plank. Step your left leg back, raise that knee off the mat, and draw your shoulders to be in line with your wrist. High plank. Now bring both your knees down. As we get to 8-limb pose, you're going to widen your elbows, place your chest on the mat, and chin. Next, we get to upward facing dog. Place your hands at the side of your chest. Lift your chest and your gaze. We get to downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, raise your hips up. Take a nice inhale and draw your tummy up towards the spine. Low lunge. We bring the left foot onto the ground, left knee onto the ground. And swing the back leg forward into a low lunge. Keep your hands at the side of your front foot. Now raise the back leg off the ground, raise that knee off the ground, and step that foot forward into a full forward fold, hands on either side of your feet. Look at your knees. Take a nice inhale, step the left leg back into a low lunge, knee on the ground. Place your knee on the mat. Now we get to a high plank. Step your left leg back into a high plank. Stack your shoulders in line with your wrist. 8 limb, widen your knees, place your knees on the mat. Widen your elbows, chest on the mat and the chin. Flatten your entire body. Place your hands at the side of your chest. Take a nice inhale, raise your chest and your gaze into upward facing dog. Downward dog, curl your toes under, raise your hips up. Draw your tummy in and up towards the spine. Move your body back. As you exhale, bring your hands back onto the ground on either side of your feet. Flatten your back foot. High plank, move the left leg back into high plank, stack. 8 limb pose, widen those knees, place them on the mat. Widen your elbows, chest on the ground, chin on the ground. Flatten your entire body, placing your hands at the side of your chest. We get to upward dog, take a nice inhale, raise your chest up. Downward facing dog, curl the toes under, raise your hips up. Low lunge, place your right knee onto the mat and swing the back leg forward into a low lunge. Full forward fold, step your left leg forward. Place your hands on either side of your front, on either side of your feet. Take a nice inhale, sweep your arms straight up, palms together. As you exhale, bring your hands back down on either side of your feet. We get to a low lunge. Step your left leg as far back as you can, knee to the ground. Flatten the back foot. High plank, step that front leg back. Stack your shoulders in line with your wrist. 8 limb pose, widen those knees, place them on the mat, widen your elbows, chest on the mat and chin. Flatten your entire body, place your hands at the side of your chest. Upward dog, take a nice inhale, raise your chest up and raise your gaze. Downward facing dog, curl the toes under, raise your hips up. See that your big toes are facing each other. Take a nice inhale, draw your tummy up towards the spine. Low lunge, left knee on the mat. Step your back leg forward into a low lunge. Then curl the toes under. Step the back leg forward into a full forward fold. Look at your knees. Take a nice inhale. Sweep your arms straight up. Palms together and draw it at your chest center.
Release your hands to either side of you and bring your feet together. Lift your toes and spread them wide, creating more surface area space, and then ground them. Come up onto your toes and then lift your heels. Spread your heels wide, broaden your feet, and then ground them. So feel the anchoring through your feet. Feel the contact of the earth beneath you, as though you're covering as much surface area with your feet as possible. Firm up your legs. Firm up the thighs. Extend from the pubis to the top notch of your sternum. Broaden out your collarbones. Take the heads of the shoulders back. Fingertips strong on either side of you. On an inhale, extend the arms up over your head. Point the fingers. Create extension from the feet to the fingertips. Making space between your ribs, stretching out the skin of the armpits. Extend the arms ahead of you in line with your shoulders. Bind your hands. As you interlock the fingers, turn the palms away from you. Extend from the shoulders to the palms, straightening out the elbows. On an inhale, extend the arms up above your head, palms in line with your shoulders. Elbows, forearms, all parallel. Again, extend those palms as high up as you can. Anchor through your feet. Extend to the right. Come back to center. Extend to the left. Come back to center. Release the bind of your hands. Take your hands to heart center. Palms facing the floor. Turning towards the long edge of your mat. Step the legs out wide. Outer heels parallel to the outer edges of your mat. Extend your arms out in line with your shoulders. Turn the left foot in slightly. Turn your entire right leg out. Hips and shoulders face forward. Anchor through the back foot. Extend as far as you can to the right. Feel the lengthening from your hip crease to your armpit. Release the hand to the shin or the ankle. Top hand to your hip. Roll the right rib forward and the left rib back. On an inhale, raise the left hand up and above your head. Extend, triangle pose. Keep the grounding in your back foot. Feel that extension on both sides of your torso and the revolving action. Use the top hand and the back foot to bring you back up to stand. Pause here just to get your balance. Keep the arms spread on either side of you. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop into that right knee. Your right knee is aligned directly over your right ankle. The inner thigh is rolling out. Seal the outer edge of the back foot. Gaze over the right fingertips. See if you can lunge a little bit deeper now. Release the right forearm onto your right thigh. Revolve your entire trunk as though the right body is moving forward and the left body moving back. Take the left hand up. Inhale, and as you exhale, extend the arm up and over your head. Feel the extension from the fingertips to the outer edge of the back foot. Holding your posture, not your breath. On an inhale, coming back up through Warrior 2. Straighten out your front leg. Turn the foot to face inwards. And then step the feet together. Bringing your hands back on either side of you. Extend the arms ahead of you. Interlock the fingers. Be aware of how you're interlocking the fingers and then move the fingers one finger down. Extend the palms away from you. Stretch out the elbows. Inhale, raise the arms up and over your head. Stretch, straighten out your elbows. Feel the lengthening from your feet right up to those flat palms. Ground through your feet firmly. Stretch to the right. Come back to center. Firm up your legs more. Stretch to the left. center. Release the hands. Bring the hands on to the front chest, palms facing the floor. Again, stepping out the legs wide. Big toes inwards. Turn the right foot in slightly. Roll the entire left leg out. Left toes facing the extreme left. Hips and torso faces forward. Arms on either side of you. Extend from the hip crease right to the armpits. Try to extend to the extreme left. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then release your hand to your shin or your ankle. Top hand to your hip. Roll that top hip back. Bring the bottom ribs forward. Inhale, raise the top hand. Create length in that top arm. Seal the back foot into the mat. Coming up slowly with the top hand and the back foot. Coming back to stand with the hands on either side of you. Get your balance. Inhale, and as you exhale, deep bend in the left knee. Hips and shoulders still face forward. Once you've lunged as deep as you can, gaze over the left fingertips into the distance. Warrior two. See if you can hold the posture. Release the left forearm onto the left thigh. Revolve your upper body. So move the left ribs forward and the right ribs back. Take your hand to your hip. To revolve more, inhale, raise the hand up. And exhale, take it up and over the hip. Feel the extension from the fingertips to the outer edge of your back foot. Coming up slowly back through warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Turn the foot in. Step the feet in together. Raise the arms. Lengthen. Create as much extension from the feet to the fingertips. Another deep breath in. As you exhale, hinging forward, tailbone shoots back, heart center shoots forward. Start to fold, release the fingertips onto the mat, come down onto the knees. Take the knees onto the mat. Your knees are directly under your hips. Keep the line of your knees in line with your hips. Take both your palms to your sacrum, onto your lower back. Push your hips forward. Take your gaze up. And keep using your hands to push the hips forward. Feel the openness in your throat and the front of your chest.
Bend your both arms in front of you. Putting them together as if you're folding them. And then put your head on top of both hands. You can use left or right to lie on. Ubuso bakho ubeke phezu kwezandla lezo ifoldile zombili is either right noma left. And relax. Your both feet are apart. Toes facing outwards. Imilenze yakho ivulekile. Iminwe ibheke ngaphandle. Shukuthi yithende ibhekene, iminwe ibheke ngaphandle. And relax. Now stretch both hands in front of you. Siluli izandla. And then pull them back next to your body, palms facing up. Place your palms down. Place your hands next to your body, the palms facing down. Ready for cobra. Izandla zakho zibe seduze kwamahlombe, uzibheke zibheke phansi. With inhalation, raise your chest up. Uphefumule ubusuphakamisa isifuba up until your navel. Ukuya enkabeni. And then hold the posture, not the breath. Keep breathing. With exhalation, slowly come down. Okay, on the first one, the elbows were raised. We're gonna do the second one. Place your elbows and hands on your mat. Indololwane yakho nezandla zakho zibekwe kumata. And then you raise your chest up. Uvuse isifuba, your elbows and your hands are still on the mat. And then keep breathing and look up. Hold the posture. With exhalation, come down. Now put your both hands next to your body. Uyikondisa izandla, palms facing up, izandla zakho zibheke phezulu. Ingalo eduze komzimba, izandla zibheke phezulu. And then you can firm up your buttocks, thighs and knees, and both legs, you lift them up. Uqinisa izinqa, amathanga namadolo, uphakamise imilenze yomabili ngaphandle kokugoba amadolo. Raise your both legs without bending your knees. Squeezing your buttocks, thighs and your knees will help you lift up. As you're holding the posture, keep breathing. Uqhubeke uphefumule as ubambe i-posture, ungawubambi umoya. With exhalation, come down. Now let's roll over our back. Phenduka ulale ngomhlane. Putting your hands next to your body, palms facing down this time. Izandla zakho zombili ziseduze komzimba wakho, zibheke phezulu ke manje. Bend both your knees, your heels almost touching your buttocks. Gobe amadolo, ithende zakho yisondele eyinqeni. Unyawo lube phansi mba. Your foot is flat. And then use your both hands to hold your ankles. Sibambe amaqakala ngezandla zombili, inyawo singakayiphakamisi.
Njengoba ngingasho njalo masitwista kuyoga sisuke sisiza ama-internal organ ukuthi detox. Or pancreas, or you clean or small intestines. We're just assisting them to detox. And then you release the bones. Are you still feeling okay? Is that right? Let me give you the last easy twist. Just sit on the easy pause. Mhlawumbe njengoba ingane isuke igoqile esikoleni, ugoqe inyawo zakho. Sit cross-legged and make sure that your upper body is landing straight and upright, landing. Esingejwa siqondile. Phakamisa izandla zakho zowu-2.
Enjoyed the yoga session? Yes, okay, fantastic. A big round of applause for our instructors who did a fantastic job today. Alright, we have a few dance items coming up shortly, but before we get there, I would like to call upon His Excellency, the Honourable Premier of KwaZulu Natal Government, Mr. Tami Ntuli, to cut the cake. We have a beautiful cake to celebrate Yoga Day. So if I can ask him to come up, we'll get it all sorted for him. Big smiles, and we're cutting. A big round of applause, please, ladies and gents.
Look at the camera.
Ladies and gents, please also know that there is food that is available to you, so make sure that you get some before you head out. We have a few special dance items to go through before we conclude with our vote of thanks.
Krishna ni begani, Baro Krishna ni begani, Baro. Doctor's coming round, and everybody fight with the brother. Everybody wants control, don't hesitate to kill one another. back and save the world. That's all the future of every boy and girl. Come back as Rama, forgive us for what we've done. Come back as Allah, come back as anyone. Krishna, Krishna, religion is the reason the world is breaking up into pieces. Color of the people keeps us locked in hate. Please release us. So come down and help us. Save all the little ones. They need a teacher, and you are the only one we can rely on to build a better world, a world that's for children, a world that's for everyone. Krishna, Krishna, I'm waiting, yeah. Come back as Jesus, come back and save the world. We need a teacher, you are the only one. Come back as Rama, forgive us for what we've done. Come back as Allah, come back as anyone. Krishna, Krishna, चिंगारियां ये जो मेरे सीने में है दफन, इनको जरा देखे हवा बन जाऊं मैं अगन। ये जो मेरे सीने में है दफन, इनको जरा देखे हवा बन जाऊं मैं अगन। लहक रहा है बन के शरारा, देख मेरा बदन, सब कुछ मेरा करके बना, करता हूँ मैं हवन। ओम देवा देवा, ओम देवा देवा नमः, नमः नमः। ओम देवा देवा, ओम देवा देवा नमः, नमः नमः। महसूस तुझको मैंने किया जब तूने छुआ। ओम देवा देवा, ओम देवा देवा नमः,
A very beautiful multi-faith dance.
ஆகாயம் கூட தேகம் யோகம் அறிவியல் அகமே ஜகமாய் ஜகமே அகமாயாகும் ஆஹா yoga எத்தனை செல்வம் எத்தனை பதவி நிம்மதி இருக்கிறதா
எத்தனை கனவு எத்தனை உறவு உள்ளம் சிரிக்கிறதா
அதில் உண்மை இருக்கிறதா வேதாத்திரியம் நம் வாழ்வின் தாற்பயம்
சலனம் சபலம் சஞ்சலம் எல்லாம் சாம்பலாகும் அறிவும் குணமும் மகமும் முகமும் ஆம்பலாகும்
அன்பான அகிலம் செய்ய வேதாத்திரி இருளை நீக்கி ஒளியை ஏற்றதந்தா யோகாத்திரி அகம் உலக சமுதாய சேவா சங்கம் அகம் ஆனந்தம் உலக சமுதாய சேவா சங்கம் உலக சமுதாய சேவா சங்கம்
Conclude with a peace prayer. If you can all bow your heads for a second. Om Dio Shanti, Antariksham Shanti, Prithvi Shanti, Apa Shanti, Oshadaya Shanti, Vanaspatya Shanti, Vishwadeva Shanti, Brahma Shanti, Sarvam Shanti, Shanti Reva, Shanti Shava, Shanti Redi. And it means may there be peace in the illuminated world, in space, on earth, in waters, in herbs, in plants. God of the world may be in peace. May peace pervade the Supreme Being. May peace be everywhere. May there be only peace and nothing else. And may all that pervading peace come unto me. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen. And for those who have faithfully stayed here, there's a lot of food in the back. So thanks to Food for Life as well. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you once again and have a good weekend. Bye.